I am the byproduct of race. I had nothing to do with how I was conceived, and yet I'm so very grateful that there were adults in my life who saw value in me. I remember my grandmother trying to sign her name with an X once. I grew up in deep Alabama, the deep south of Alabama. And so to some people, my grandmother may be considered not very intelligent, and yet she knew what was growing in my mother's womb was a life.
And how much is that issue now? I mean, that was a big moment on the debate stage last night. How much is that issue going to play in these final 2 weeks?
If I'm watching Twitter and social media and the media posts, for one, people are saying my name. There was a media blackout here for my campaign. I mean, this is the story. Mehmet Oz gets the endorsement, and I get all the benefit. We shot up immediately because a high name ID works both ways. Mehmet Oz name ID is so high that people know he's not a conservative, and they immediately began looking for a conservative. We have lived through two of the worst years of our lives here in Pennsylvania. We had Democrats put their foot on our necks, on our businesses, on our school, on our economy. And so now the conservatives here in Pennsylvania, they're looking for a real conservative.
So, Kathy, you're trailing opponents, Dr. Mehmet Oz and David McCormick, by just a few points now. But depending on what poll you look at, anywhere between 20 to 39% of voters are still undecided. I mean, we're just 2 weeks away from the primary. So why are so many people undecided? Why are they unwilling to attach themselves to a candidate?
Because the media was only talking about two. If you paid attention to what the media was talking about, you would think that there was only two candidates, Dumb and Dumber, Worse and Worser, if I can make up a word, right? And the people here in Pennsylvania, like I said, they're looking for a true and authentic America First candidate. And my opponents have spent over $60 million just in the last 4 months. My campaign has only spent less than $2 million over the past 12 months, and the ones who have spent $60 million, they can't get out of the low 20s. And now people have recognized who we are. We've had a moment in this crazy race to be able to come out, share our story, let people know who we are. And I think we're going to begin to see those undecideds begin to break in my direction.
Kathy, after the debate last night, Tom Basile of Newsmax was with Dr. Oz, and he asked him, if you don't become the nominee, will you support the nominee? He unequivocally said yes. Considering some of the names that you've been throwing around, will you commit tonight that if you are not the nominee of the Republican Party in Pennsylvania, will you commit to supporting whomever the voters in that primary support?
It depends. I mean, I'm not interested in supporting globalists. We have Mehmet Oz and Dave McCormick. They are globalists. They have very strong ties to the World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum is shifting our nation towards open borders, getting rid of our energy independence. The World Economic Forum was very instrumental in getting Germany to destroy their own energy independence. We do not have to settle. You do not have to hold your nose, Pennsylvania. I am your best chance at getting someone in office who will actually fight for you.
All right, Kathy Barnette, thanks for your time tonight. Good luck on the campaign trail.